Hi there, I'm Paul Murphy, as you probably gathered from reading the title bar at the top of this page. Thank you for your time, firstly. I'm very grateful to you for it, and I hope in the next 5 or so minutes I don't waste a second of it. This is a new song that I've just written this afternoon. It is the 20th of August 2022. Doesn't have a title yet. I'm probably going to be too ill to record it with a guitar, so I'm just going to recite the words here for copyright purposes, so it exists. I'm hoping that it works as prose as well, because it was certainly written that way. The devil's on the prowl tonight, and angels shrink in fear. The future might be unwritten, but still the end is near. The wolves have run for cover, the pure cower in their bed. The influencers stand underneath the cross, deciding how much he bled. The harlot says, "Don't dare judge me, you don't know my circumstance. I could have lived the life you have, but I never got the chance." No one, though, is listening. They pull their collars high. Words that assail their conscience are not what they want to buy. High in an ivory tower, the charity barons bask in glee. They give to solve their do-good minds, and we get to live in luxury. Tell them the admin costs are steep if they ask where their money was spent. And research is another get-out card if they question where their hard-earned went. Jimmy doesn't want to go home tonight. He's heard all the bottles clink. Bruises, hunger, and insults are his life. 10 years old and living on the brink. His mother made too many life errors, far too many wrong way turns. She has to take it out on someone, and it's Jimmy's peace of mind that burns. From the depths of hatred's wellspring, the netters unload their vitriol, each post designed to spread hate and fear, vehemence without any control. Children standing in their line of fire, self-esteem and safety flailed. Dogs whose first refuge is freedom of speech, while freedom to live unassailed is failed. Rage has got a stranglehold, the air's too thick to breathe. The exits are always beckoning, but no one wants to leave. Bullets in the baby's milk, tear gas in the spirit. Talk about salvation, and nobody wants to hear it. Democracy lies fallow with a paucity of intent. If you knew what you were looking for, then you'd know where it went. Some invade your sanctuary, some defile your thought. You've spent your life on righteousness, and look at what you've bought. Barriers on harmony, gridlocks on free will. The first commandment redacted was, "Thou shalt not kill." Boiling point is on the rise, with peace receding fast. Another new mother weeps in pain and turns her head aghast. You willingly made love with people you hated. All sense of perspective obliterated. When there are no colours left, all rainbows must die. The wheel spins in silence. You don't need to ask why. There's a hint on the breeze of changes to come, but each hour is an enemy that you can never outrun. Shout out in a whisper and gauge the reaction. They'll take all you offer them and give you back a fraction. The temple bells are sounding, but what do they say? Everybody keeps walking. We're all deaf in some way. Beauty speaks in silence, with a smile soft and warm. She declares her innocence and weathers out the storm. You vote for exemption from responsibility. Then your leaders sit and sneer, expect nothing from me. Cast out the saviours and bring in the sinners. Take the cannon fodder down and exchange them for winners. They stifle all the voices of those that they despise, saying all I can offer you is violence and lies. The thin veneer of respect, frayed and fragmented, even at the Last Supper, no one repented. Everyone wants payback without contributions, building gallows high for those offering solutions. Self-justification is worshipped in full. Ratification has such a strong pull. The protectors are failures. Ask any battered child. Equally guilty as abusers, equally reviled. Those who turn their backs to the 10-year-olds pleading are the ones best to see, bruised, desecrated, bleeding. Where society should stand lies a yawning abyss. If eyes were not so distracted, they'd see something is amiss. Like a desert dream mirage, its oasis is fake. Counting on a leader is always a mistake. The last martyr whispered, I chose the wrong road. Look where it got me. Look how much I am owed. They left him there weeping and chuckled with evil glee. That's what you get for virtue. I'm glad it's not me. White House or Red House, they're both the same game. Only the price is different. Only one should know shame. Signs on the window, lines on the table. Build a monument to greed on those you've disabled. They deal out your words and then gloat, choose what to say. But nobody is listening to anyone anyway. There's a vacuum of solace wherever you go. It seems that you care less, the more that you know. I'm only in it for me is a motto, oh so true. No matter how hard you pay, you get an IOU. I hope that came out okay and was orally decipherable. Thank you so much for your time. The noise in the background, if you've heard any noises going in the background, it's my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful young daughter Emily, who's a cat in her spare time, playing on her computer game. And I don't have the heart to tell her to turn it down, because that's as important to her as this is important to me. Love you, Emily. Thank you for your time. By the time you get to read this, I'll have thought of a title for it, and probably another 10 verses as well.